if you want to survive a zombie apocalypse, there's rules to this shit, man. Anyway, the first thing you do is get to a computer. When they first give out that first warning, when you see it on the news, you'll see it on the news. Oh, there's been, sightings of this, and that, whatever the fuck happens. Get to a computer, because the internet's not going to go instantly down. As soon as somebody gets bit, the internet's just not going to stop working. Get to a computer, figure out, they got actual stores where they sell like zombie apocalypse, equipment. Like literally. Like I bought something off the internet from a zombie apocalypse retailer or something like that. Find stuff like that. Gas stations, that's a big one because you're going to need gas all the time. Figure out where gas stations are. Whatever you need, figure that shit out as fast as you can. Give it about a good half hour to an hour. While everybody's running out panicking, you'll be getting prepared. So when you do run out, you'll be all right. Next thing is, you got to get a vehicle. My thing is, I'm going to get me a fucking RV. Why? It's not going to be as efficient with gas, but you can store more stuff in there. You can store gas. If you got a sedan or something like that, you might get more mileage off the gas. But as you find gas, you'll get to a point where you have to give up gas. And what I mean, if you have gas in your car and you got a couple tanks whatever this fucking tanks or whatever the shit's called, of gas, them containers of gas. Once you see more gas, you can't get no more because you can't hold no more in the car. You gotta remember, you gotta have food, water, clothing, and things of that nature, weapons and stuff like that. So you can't always just say, let's get this gas. But with that RV, you'll be able to do that more often. It'd be less time you have to just give up on gas. Now, when you get the RV, make sure you kit it out. What I mean, you got to get some kind of armor on it. And I don't mean like the whole thing has to be armored, but have like a little plow in the front. Why? To get the damn zombies out the way. You might be able to push some cars out the way. That's one thing, because you don't want to get caught on a horde. Get like a skirt on it. And what I mean by the skirt is on the bottom, have like a little skirt. That way a whole bunch of shit won't get caught up under the truck. And then you got to protect the door. Now, the good thing about the RV is you can have good night's sleep in there. As long as you make sure that it's impenetrable to, zombies. If a dumb human can't get through it, a zombie can't. So that's the good thing about the RV. They can't just look through the window. It's too tall. They can't just look through the window and see, oh, it's a person there. Let's fuck him up. You see what I'm saying? So with a car, they'll see you. So I think that's a good trade-off. Even though I'm going for efficiency, that's a good trade-off for that. Lightweight weapons, man. Lightweight. Light. My personal thing is I have 2 swords on me, 2 like Bowie knives, maybe 2 batons, and a couple pistols. Now that's a little bit of weight, but not too much. Would that be like 15, 20 pounds altogether? Tops, maximum. 15, 20 pounds. Have like, those little belts that like security guards have or whatever, so they can hold everything in that one spot. That's not too heavy where I can't still keep running. I gotta stay mobile. Reason why you have 2 swords, I won't use them both at the same time, but here's the thing. You can't get attached to any weapon. If that weapon gets caught up in one of those zombies, let's say you chop a zombie and it's caught in the head and it's a horde right behind you, you dropping that motherfucking weapon and you're going to keep moving. So you got to have a backup. Pistols for long range, don't use too many bullets because that thing, you don't have infinite ammo. And on top of that, don't use no damn automatic weapons. You can have them, but don't use them unless you absolutely have to. Why? Because you ain't going to do nothing but waste fucking shells. So you have a couple pistols for long range. Let's say if there's a horde behind you and it's a zombie on your car, take them out from a distance. When you get there, you can just get in your car. You don't know how precious that time is. If you got to go at them short range, you got to kill him first before the horde get to you, before you can even open the door. So you got to have long range weapons. The sword to be your like mid range, I guess mid range, because you can slice them from a distance. And then that little knife would be, short range. If if it comes down to it, you got to knuckle up. Then at least you got a knife on you or a couple knives on you. Lightweight armor. You got to have some armor. I don't know if you have to. You don't have to. But I would prefer to have some armor just in case, And I'm not talking about no damn, look like a fucking knight. Because that shit would be too heavy. You won't be able to move. It'd be uncomfortable, too hot in the summer, too cold in the winter. I would get like, carbon fiber type shit. If a human can't get through it, a zombie can't. That's the whole thing. If a human can't get through it, a zombie can't. So if it's just like plastic, a human can't bite through that, so a zombie won't be able to. If it's like a carbon fiber or something like that, a zombie's not getting through that. Something for my legs, to guard my legs, in case they come for that. So a gauntlet or something like that just for my arms. Something that's not going to take up too much mobility, too light, stuff that's light, that's not going to be too heavy, where I can still run comfortably. So that's, gloves, just in case, they come for my hands or something like that. Stuff like that that's real light, that won't take no more than like 5-10 pounds tops. I'm talking about with the weapons included. But no, not with the weapons included. Maybe like 25 pounds with the weapons included. Tops. Plastic is not that heavy, and if it can stop a human bite, it can stop a zombie bite. In terms of clothing, it gotta be well fitting. You can't have nothing too tight. Cause fuck skinny jeans. If you can't kick these motherfuckers off you, they come around you, you're done. Baggy clothes, that shit's done too. And I'm not talking about clothes that got a little loose. That's cool. If it's too baggy, your shit'll get caught up on something. Or let's say you're running from a zombie, it reach up and grab and is able to get your damn shirt. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be mad as hell. So nothing too baggy. So wear well-fitting clothes. And here's a big thing that a lot of people don't, misjudge or I never heard somebody say this. You gotta be as comfortable as possible. And what I mean by that is, you want wait, my bad, clothing. Boots. You gotta use boots. But good boots. Not no bullshit, nothing like that. And I swore off of steel toes because they too damn heavy. I had a pair of fucked up steel toe boots before, and it was hard for me to walk. And in the wintertime, it was cold as shit. My toes was freezing. I couldn't run because it was too damn heavy, like 20 pounds on my feet. I couldn't run with that, you know what I'm saying? But 20 pounds divided evenly amongst your body, that's cool. But not on your just feet. You can't run like that. Anyway, you get something like this. This got composite toes and it got composite material on the back, so they won't be able to bite through this. I can't bite through this shit. And if you run it through the woods or something like that, it's a thick bottom on there and it's got like a little shank in there where it'll stop. Like if you step on a fucking twig or something like that, it won't kill you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have high tops. You don't want to sit there and be running for some damn zombies and you get caught in the woods, you trip and you roll your fucking ankle. That's the last thing you need. But anyway, back to that comfortable thing. You you don't want to roll your ankle and shit like that. Back to the comfortable thing. If you got a twinge, like from wearing some shoes, you're like, oh, that's no big deal. That fucking twinge is gonna turn to a cramp one day. If it's the shit's chafing you, let's say the shirt's chafing you or something like that, that's gonna be a rash one day. It won't take long. Like I said, with them damn boots, the first time I wore it, it wasn't too bad. A few days in, my feet was hurting so damn bad I couldn't walk. I mean, I could walk, but I couldn't run. So you don't want that in the damn zombie apocalypse with your fucking feet hurting. Or you stub your damn toe or something like that. None of that shit. If the shit does not feel comfortable, it's over. You will get killed. And I'm talking about that. And people don't even take that into a consideration. If the shit does not feel comfortable, the shit's too tight on you, or this is, rubbing against your arm. Let's say you got some armor on your arm or something like that, but when you close your arm, it pinches a little bit. That shit'll get you fucked up. Because you might go to swing for a zombie, you feel it pinch, and you freeze for a second. That split seconds where they'll get you. So whatever you wear, you always be as comfortable as possible. People that do like construction work, they know. They go out there as comfortable as possible. Anything that's got that's rubbing against your skin, any of that, all that shit, anything that's not feel super comfortable, sooner or later it's gonna come back and kick your ass quick. Now anyway, bottom line is at the end of the day, we all know you got to get to a good group. You got to have a good group and kind of hold off somewhere where they can't get you. But other than that, those are the rules for me. My thing is you're homeless. You want to be as lightweight and as efficient as possible.